In this video, we're going to solve inequalities by using addition or subtraction, and then we will be graphing their solutions. So in the first problem, we have t plus 3 is less than 10. So if we think of this as just a regular equation, that's how we solve inequalities. My first step would be to subtract 3 from both sides. I would get 0 and 7, so my final answer is t is less than 7. So now I can go ahead and draw my line, and as we learned in the previous video, all we have to do, since it's less than 7, let's put 7, let's go one more than that. We'll go 8, and then 7, 6, 5, and 4. And the reason I'm going down is because t is less than 7. So I want to show that it's decreasing. So since it's less than 7, I'm going to have an open circle on 7, and my arrow points to the left. Let's go ahead and look at the second one. Again, I'm going to rewrite my problem here. And if I think of this as just a general equation, in this case my inverse operation would be to add 2.2 to both sides. When I do that, I get 0 here, and I would get 9, because if I carry, as I'm showing here, I'm going to get 9. So my problem is x is greater than or equal to 9. So now, draw my little line to graph my solution. So since x is greater than or equal to 9, let's go one before it, so 8, and then 9, 10, and so on. And I'm increasing because x is greater than, so I'm showing a pattern here. So since x is greater than or equal to 9, I'm actually going to have a closed circle on 9, and my line increases, which means it points to the right. Our last problem, notice our variable, this is what's different about it, is variables on the right side this time. But I'm still going to think of it as a regular equation. So let's go ahead and solve it. So since my variable's on the right hand side, I'm going to want to move this 7 away from it to the left. So I'm going to do that by subtracting. 5 minus 7 is a negative 2. So I have negative 2 is greater than v. And as I illustrated in the previous video, I would like to rewrite this to my variables first. So actually, since negative 2 is greater than v, that means v must be less than negative 2. So now I can go ahead and draw my line. My solution, we're going to graph it now. So since v is less than negative 2, I need to show that it is decreasing as it goes to the left. So here's negative 1, here's negative 2, and remember, for it to decrease, that means it's getting more and more negative. So since it's less than negative 2, I'm going to have an open circle on negative 2, and my arrow goes to the left. So that's it. So basically we solve them as if they're equations, and then we graph the inequalities just like we did in the previous video.